Is your bad mobility limiting your jiu-jitsu practice? Do you spend a lot of time off the mats due to injury? My name's Mike. I'm a registered yoga teacher with 4 years of teaching experience and a jiu-jitsu blue belt. I'm going to run you through a follow-along yoga practice today that is going to help you unlock your hips, unlock your knees, your ankles, and tight areas throughout the body. We're going to go through a series of functional animal movements and yoga postures that are designed to help improve these areas specific to your jiu-jitsu game. Now, I know how it feels to spend a lot of the time injured from jiu-jitsu, so my hope is that this practice shows you areas that you might need to work on and gives you some tools and actual techniques that you can use to really start making progress fast. All you're going to need for today's practice is a mat and a decent amount of space around you. Let's get started. We're going to start this practice in a nice comfortable seated position, ideally cross-legged if you can. Rest your hands, could be on the knees, could be on the lap. Sit up nice and tall. Close the eyes if you want to. Let the shoulders drop away from the ears. Starting with mindfulness and breath control. Take a big breath in through the nose. Big breath out through the nose. Big breath in. Big breath out. Keep it going. Expanding the lungs. Feel the chest, the belly, the ribs, everything expand as you breathe in. Feel a little sink back down as you breathe out. Take 2 more big breaths. Nicely done. Blinking the eyes open if they weren't already. Grab hold of the knees. Start to circle around the legs. Just nice and slow. Checking in with how the knees feel today. Just taking nice, slow movements. Open up through the hips. Loosen the spine. Reverse the circles. Keep breathing. Nicely done. Back to neutral. Float the fingertips onto the fronts of the shoulders. Inhale, bring the elbows together, lift the arms up. Exhale, flare the elbows back and down. Big rotation through the shoulder blades. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, flare the elbows. Imagine you're trying to connect the wrists behind the head. Keep that breath going. Doing some controlled articulated rotations to get some blood flow to the joints. Prepping the shoulders. Reverse back the opposite direction. Last 2. Last 1. Nicely done. Now we're going to make our way onto our hands and knees. I'm going to rotate on my mat, but you can just transition normally. Take your time. From here, bring the knees underneath the hips, the hands underneath the shoulders. Spread the fingertips slightly wider apart as if you're high-fiving someone, and keep the hands on the ground just like that. Rotate the eyes of the elbows to face the front. Now, keeping the tops of the feet flat, I want you to inhale, drop the belly, slowly lift the head, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, roll through the spine, push through the hands. Nice and slow, tuck the chin to the chest, squeeze the core. Inhale to cow, dropping the belly, slowly lifting the head, lifting the chest. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, roll through the spine, push through the hands, tuck the chin. Keep it going on your own, moving with the breath. Articulating one vertebra at a time. Back to neutral. Nicely done. Tuck the toes. From here, keep the arms straight, pulse back, stretch the wrists and the heels and the ankles. Pulse forward, now stretching the forearms. So pulse back to stretch the feet, pulse forward, stretch the wrists and the forearms. As always, before we load the wrists with too much weight, I like to prep them. So just take it nice and easy, pulsing back and forward. Try not to force yourself too far forward, just go nice and gradually and circle around the wrists. Reverse the circles back the opposite direction. Nicely done. Back to neutral. From here, if you can, rotate the fingertips to face the knees. And then you can gently sit back. If this is too much, you can have your fingertips facing forward like before and continue the pulsing. Otherwise, hold here. Now, it's really good to stretch and work the forearms and the wrists. We do a lot of gripping and squeezing with jiu-jitsu, so it's good to really lengthen through the forearms. Keep breathing. This also builds resilience and conditions the wrists to go further in the range of motion. This gradually over time. We don't want to force anything, of course. Now, you can, if you like, bend one elbow as you peel the palm off, stretching more into the fingers, and then come back down. Just alternating arms. Again, you don't have to. Just if you like, take it easy. Nicely done. Bring the hands back to neutral, nice and careful. From here now, we're going to create two fists. We bring our elbows straight out to the sides. We connect the top of the fists together, and we have the backs of the hands flat to the ground. So the knuckles stay touching, the backs of the hands stay low. We gently lift the elbows carefully as much as possible, and then lower down. Don't force it to start, just take it easy. Just repping it out, pulsing up and down. Last two. Last one. Nicely done. Carefully release, sit back onto the heels, tuck the toes, stretching into the feet, interlace the fingers, start to roll some figure eights. Now, if you're quite new to this sort of practice or you haven't done much wrist conditioning before, it's normal to feel a little bit sensitive after doing the stretches. So feel free to take it a little bit easier if you need to. But it does get better over time. Gradually, you build up that flexibility and you condition those forearms and wrists a lot more. Same with the toes here. Now, this might be uncomfortable for you. If you need, you can untuck the toes. Otherwise, just hold it here. Get that stretch. Release the hands, shake them out. Bring your hands forward, flex the fingers, squeeze, make a fist. flex, squeeze. Going a little bit faster if you can. Maybe slightly faster again. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake out. Land back down into our tabletop. Nicely done. Untuck the toes for a second. Now, if the wrists are sensitive, you have the option of being on the knuckles. That's always a variation. Otherwise, the palms are flat, fingertips are spread. Now, make sure you're pushing down through the inside of the hand. So the middle finger and the pointer finger knuckles are pressing into the ground. You don't want to lift with the palm. You want to be pressing those base knuckles into the ground. Now from here, we're going to tuck the toes again. Push the ground away, rotate the eyes of the elbows to face the front, create more space between the chest and the ground, and then just hover the knees off the mat about 1 centimeter. Engage the core, tuck the tailbone, push the earth away. So we're holding here, just hovering the knees. Now find a slow breathing rhythm. Nice job. Keep that space between the chest and the ground. Don't drop the weight into the shoulders. We want to really push the earth away. Find that stillness with the mind and the breath. Even if the body starts to shake, finding that meditative state. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Push through the hands, send the hips up and back. Drive the chest towards the thighs. Downward facing dog. You want to hide the heels so you can't see them. Squeeze the earth with the hands. And you can start to bend one leg as you straighten the other. Now the focus on downward facing dog is to open through the shoulders. So don't worry about straightening the legs if that means you end up rounding your back. Bend the knees, drive the chest towards the thighs, maintain this length from the tailbone down to the wrists. Whilst you do that, if you like, you can start to straighten one leg as you bend the other. So we want to keep that length of the spine. Nice, slow breathing. Squeeze the core slightly, and you look past your feet at the back of the mat. Look towards the hands, come high onto the toes. Step the feet towards the hands, as many steps as you need. Have a nice bend in the knees if you like. Inhale, bring your hands to the shins, nice flat spine. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, hands to shins, nice long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Now it's okay to be fully rounded. If you need, you can bend the knees more. I want you to shift your weight more into the toes so your hips are slightly forward. If there's any discomfort in the lower back, you can create more length and activate the core. Otherwise, if it feels okay, the rounding is good for decompression. Up to you. If you want to target the hamstrings more, you can straighten the legs slightly and create length through the lower back. If you want that decompression, just round. It's up to you what you want to do. Feel free to loop the arms if you like. Let the head relax slightly. Pulse side to side, swaying. Release the hands, soften through the knees, push through the feet, roll through the spine up to standing, nice and slow. Squeeze the glutes as you start to rise up. Take a big inhale, sweep the hands to the sky. Exhale, hands down to your heart center, to the sides. Beautifully done. So stay positioned where you are on the mat. I'm just going to rotate so you can see me. So just stay where you are. I want your feet together. From here, heel toe your feet apart once, twice, a third, 4, and 5. This time just point the toes out, bring the heels forward, squat down, horse stance. So with this one, I like the toes facing out today. You can have them more in if you want. Just make sure the knees are comfortable and have the knees directly above the ankles. And I want you to really sink into this now, tucking the tailbone, squeezing the glutes, keeping a nice tall spine. From here, bring your hands to the front, like so, showing the palms towards yourself. Now in yoga, this is called goddess pose. Some of you may know this as horse stance. Engaging those glutes, really trying to drive the knees back, trying to open through the inside of the thighs. Keep the core engaged, keep the glutes engaged. Sway a little side to side if you like. There we go, pulse up and down. Very good, hold. Engage those glutes, keep breathing. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly straighten the legs. Heel toe the feet in, nice and slow. Very good. I'm rotating back to the top. I'll meet you there. Look to the sky. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale, hands swoop up. Exhale, hinge forward, fold down. Inhale, hands to the shins, long spine. Exhale, plant both hands, step both feet back. High plank. Now, if you really need to, the knees can be down. However, if you want, knees up. Now make sure the hands are directly underneath the shoulders here. Fingertips are still spread, hips in line with the shoulders, heels over the ankles if you can. Engage the glutes, engage the core, rotating the eyes of the elbows to the front. Now take a big inhale. As you exhale, slowly lead back with the tailbone, push through the hands, downward facing dog. Come high onto the toes, big inhale. Exhale, start to roll forward slowly into a plank, really slow, strong through the arms. Hold here. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly back, downward facing dog. Come high onto the toes, inhale. Exhale, slowly roll forward into a plank. Keep going now, start dropping the hips, keep the arms straight. Take a big inhale, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, open the fronts of the shoulders, look forward. Really activate the glutes. Take a big inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin, lead back through the spine, lifting the tailbone up and back, downward facing dog. Go feet just a little wider if you want to. We're going to try that 2 more times. Come high onto the toes, big inhale, roll forward. Exhale, drop the hips, squeeze the glutes. Take a big inhale here, open the fronts of the shoulders. Exhale, tuck the chin, roll through the spine, squeeze the core, lift the hips up and back. Nicely done. Come high onto the toes, big inhale. Exhale, slowly roll forward. Setting the hips down. Inhale, lift the chest up, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, tuck the chin, slowly through the spine, lifting the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Now lift the left leg up, 3-legged dog. Strong through the arms. Bend the left knee, point the left toes, open stack that left hip on top of the right. You'll feel your left shoulder wanting to lift. Keep it level with the ground. Keep breathing. Push the earth away. Come high onto the right toes. Big inhale. Exhale, shift forward nice and slow. Hug that knee to the chest. Take a big inhale. Push the ground away. Flex that foot. Exhale, step that foot between the hands. Runner's lunge. Right knee is lifted, both feet facing forward. Now if this is too much, you can set the knee down. I encourage you, if you can, keep the knee lifted. From here, take a big breath in. As you breathe out, set the knee down with control. Keep this length here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift. Hold it here. Exhale, pivot the right heel to the left. Nicely done. From here, I want you to bring both hands to the inside of the foot. Slide the outside hand up to the sky. Like so, revolved side angle. Keep breathing. Bring that hand down. Pivot that foot back. From here, frame that left foot, step that foot up and back. And then down. Downward facing dog. Nicely done. Right leg lifts up and back. Come high onto the left toes. Big inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee. Open stack the hips. Push the chest towards the thighs. Squeeze the earth. You'll feel that right shoulder wanting to lift. Don't let it. Come high onto the left toes. Big inhale. Exhale, shift forward. Hug that right knee to the chest. Push the ground away. Flex the foot. Big inhale. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, or as close to. Use your hand if you need to guide it in position, knee above the ankle. Look forward if you can, take a big inhale. Exhale, set the left knee down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pivot left heel to the right. Right hand comes inside, lands it on the ground. Left hand slides across the chest, up to the sky. Hold it here, keep breathing. And exhale, bring that hand down. Pivot that back foot to face forward again. Frame this right foot, step it up and back. And then land it down. Nicely done. Keep walking down facing dog. Look towards the hands, come high into the toes. Step the feet towards the hands. Inhale, lift the hands to the shins, long spine. Exhale, fold. Soften through the knees. Inhale, push through the feet. Roll through the spine, up to standing, nice and slow. Take your time. Squeeze the glutes. Take a big inhale, swoop the hands up. Big exhale, hands down to heart center. To the sides. Nicely done. Stand tall for a moment, close the eyes. Tadasana mountain pose. Look to the sky, inhale, squeeze the glutes, sweep the hands up. Exhale, hinge forward, fold down. Inhale, lift the hands to the shins, long spine. Exhale, plant both hands, step both feet back, high plank. From here, shift forward slightly, bend the arms down halfway, chaturanga, hold, pull the shoulders back, elbows above the wrists, press the hands into the ground, squeeze the glutes, push up, plank, shift forward, big inhale, exhale, bend the arms halfway, chaturanga, push up, plank, 3 more, shift forward, bend the arms halfway, hold, push up, plank, shift forward, bend the arms halfway, hold, push up, plank. Last one, shift forward, bend the arms halfway, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push up, plank, very good, big inhale, exhale back, downward facing dog. Nicely done. From here, lift the right leg up and back. Bend the right knee, open, stack that right hip on top of the left. Come high into the left toes, take a big inhale. Exhale, shift forward, slowly step that right foot, outside of the right hand. Oof. Nicely done. Lizard lunge. The left knee can be down or up, depending on what you need. If you'd like, keep it lifted. From here, you can take some pulses, side to side or forward and back. Nicely done. Sit that left knee down. From here, keep that left hand down, bend the left knee. If you can, with the right hand, reach up and over and grab hold of that left foot on the pinky toe side. Now, if you can't reach with the hand, that's fine. Just let the foot relax down. Just hold the lizard lunge without this extra reach. If you've got it, however, hold it here. Gently push the foot into the hand, creating a little stretch for the shoulder. Squeeze that left glute. Take a big inhale. Exhale, gently guide carefully that left heel towards that left hip. Make sure the knee feels safe. There's a lot going on in this stretch. You might notice the instep of the right foot lifts. That's normal. Make sure there's no pain in either knee and keep this left arm nice and strong. Don't drop the weight into the shoulder. Push the ground away. Very good. Take a big inhale. Exhale, gently release that foot nice and slow. Bring both hands back down. From here, tuck the toes. Create a little more space, moving this left hand out to the side. You're going to bring this right hand up in front of your face. Now from here, we're going to try and step this left foot up and through. So the right hand stays in front. We pick that left foot up. Inhale, exhale, we step it through. Hold it here. Now with this right hand, keep the hips lifted. If you can, grab the toe. Then you're going to lift the hips. Inhale, exhale, lower all the way. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Hold it here. Exhale. Release that hand. Now take a big inhale. As you exhale, step this left foot back. Plant the hands, followed by the right foot. Nicely done. High plank. Take a big inhale. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up and back. Three-legged dog. Bend the left knee, point the left toes. Open stack the left hip on top of the right. You'll feel the left shoulder want to lift. Square that shoulder with the ground. Come high onto the right toes. Take a big inhale. Exhale, shift forward slowly. Step that left foot outside the left hand. Lizard lunge. Nicely done. You can set the right knee down if you want to for a low lizard, or you can keep it lifted, whatever works for you. Feel free to pulse forward and back, and side to side, and then down and up, around to the sides. Nicely done. Set the right knee down. If you want to try for the quad stretch on this side, feel free. Keep the right hand down, bend the right knee, reach up and over with the left hand, grab onto the pinky toe side of that right foot. If you can't reach it, don't bother holding it up. Just let the foot relax and just hold this lizard normally without this extra stretch here. If the instep of the left foot lifts, it's completely normal, and we're turning the chest to the inside of that left leg. Now gently with that right foot, squeeze the right glute, push the foot into the hand, creating a shoulder stretch. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, gently guide the heel towards the hips, making sure the knee feels safe. Keep the right shoulder strong, push the ground away. Nice and slow. Release the foot, bring both hands down. Tuck the toes, lift the knee up. From here, create more space with the right hand if you need to. Bring the back of the left hand in front of the face. Take a big inhale, pick the right foot up. Exhale, step it through. Hold it here. If you want to grab onto the big toe with the fingers, you can. Otherwise, you just hold your hand out. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Very good. Release that hand. Bring it back in front of the face. Take a big inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, step that right foot back. Plant the hand down, followed by the left. High plank. Just if you need to. From here, shift forward, bend the arms, hug the elbows to the torso, lower down all the way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adjust onto your mat so your face isn't off the mat. Tops of the feet flat, spread the feet slightly wider apart. From here, keep the hands underneath the shoulders, squeeze the glutes. Take a big inhale without using the hands, lift the head and the chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. 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 Exhale, lower. Last one, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, lift. Hold here. Pull the shoulders back, squeeze the glutes. Lift a little higher if you can. We're here for 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Nicely done. Tuck the toes. Gently push through tabletop. Back to downward facing dog. Adjust your stance if you need to. Make it comfortable for you. Feel free to start paddling up the legs. Look towards the hands, come high into the toes. Step the feet towards the hands. Inhale, lift the hands to the shins, long spine. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, hands to shins, long spine. Exhale, forward.
soften the knees, push through the feet, nice and slow. Roll through the spine up to standing. Take your time, squeeze the glutes as you rise up. Big inhale to swoop the hands up. Big exhale, hands down to heart center. To the sides. Nicely done. Stand tall for a moment with the eyes closed. Relax the shoulders. Very good. Now we're standing tall at the top of the mat. I want you to turn just to face the left side. With feet slightly wide, I want you to come down into a squat. Doesn't have to be a perfect squat. You could be on your toes if you need to, whatever works for you. We're going to do our monkey hops. So I'm just going to adjust a little bit so you can see me. So you can either start on the toes or the heels. All we do with the monkey hops, just make sure the wrists feel good. You can use your knuckles if you need to, or your palms. I bring my hands slightly to the side. As I do, I lean my weight over the hands. I lift my legs, step to the other side of the mat. So we're just going to have to go back and forward, just keeping with the space. Make sure there's no obstacles around you that you're going to knock into, of course. Move the hands to the side, lean my weight onto them, lift the legs, step with control if you can. Just going to do a few going back and forward. Nicely done. Try and land with as much control as you can. Keep the breathing going. Nice job. 2 more. Last one. Beautifully done. From here, make your way back towards the top of the mat. Find a squat. If you can, heels down. Maybe you need to bring your feet wider. Hold in the squat. Take a few breaths. Now, if this is really uncomfortable for you for whatever reason, maybe the knees don't like it, you can just use your hands, come to a seat. Just wait here for a moment. I'm not going to hold the squat much longer, but if you feel good here, that's cool. Lengthen through the spine. I like to bring my hands together, press them in to the insides of my knees. Take a big inhale, big exhale. Now I want you to lift up a little, just to hold the tension on the quads. Take a big inhale, exhale, sink in. Inhale, lift, just slightly. Exhale, sink. One more, inhale, lift. Hold here, keep breathing. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. If you want hands behind you to fall onto your seat, you can. Otherwise, you can try no hands. Just try and land with control. Very good. Stay as you are. I'm going to rotate just so you can see me a little better. From here, feet go wide, hands behind you. Just take a windscreen wiper side to side. Nicely done. Very good. From here, just shift your hips back and go wide with the feet. Now, I've adjusted slightly on my mat. You might need to as well. From here, We're gonna stay in this wide leg forward fold. I want you to flex your feet and I want you to bring the hands down either in front of you, or if this is a limiting spot for you, bring the hands behind you to lengthen through the spine. Take a big inhale. Exhale, gently lean forward, keeping a flat back. And then you can bring the hands to the front. If you want, keep breathing. I want you to keep the spine tall and I want you to really flex the feet here. I want you to find the slow, controlled breathing through the nose. Nicely done. Walk the hands back. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to make a transition. So we're going to start by going to the side. We're going to gently pivot, bend our legs into a 90-90 position, just like so. We flex this front foot. We're going to bring our hands down, sway side to side. Make sure there's no pain in the knee. If you need to lift a little higher, that's completely fine. As always, we're not forcing ourselves through any sharp pain. We do want to feel a stretching sensation. We're not forcing ourselves and increasing any risk of injury as best we can. Nicely done. Now lift the chest up. Now the trick here is before we start to shift to the other side, I'm going to start to extend the legs. Transitioning, mind the noises. From here back to the other side, 90-90, hands come down, lower the chest down. Keep this foot flexed. Again, if there's any pain in the knee, just back out of the stretch or bend the leg a little more. Adjust it as you need to. Sway side to side. Very good. Bring the chest up. Use the hands. From here, before we start to transition, straighten the legs. Go around to the other side. Bend the legs. Go low. Come through center. Straighten. Wide leg forward fold. Through center. 90-90 to the other side. Use the hands here. So we're just going to keep this movement flowing. Doing your best. Going side to side a few more times. If you're quite new to this sort of movement, just take it real easy. If you need to just bend the knees as you go through like so, that's fine. And depending on what ground you're on, it might be a little harder to slide the feet or a little easier. Last one. Nicely done. From here now, I'll rotate back onto the mat. Feet facing towards the front. Make sure there's space behind you. We're going to make our way onto our back. I want you to grab hold of your knees. Gently rock onto your back. From here, keep a hold of the knees, start to draw some circles, massaging the lower back into the ground. Rock side to side or a little front to back, whatever feels good. And take a big inhale, hug the knees to the chest. Exhale, release the feet down towards the ground. Relax the head, let the arms fall to your sides. Find your breath. Close the eyes if you want to. Feel free to bring one hand over the belly and one hand over the heart. As you breathe in, feel both hands lift. As you breathe out, feel both hands sink back down. Keep this breath going. Nicely done. Release the hands. From here, we're going to finish with final pose. It's happy baby. Now you either grab behind the knees or the outside edges of the feet. You guide the knees towards the armpits. You show the bottoms of the feet to the sky. Try and keep your tailbone as close to the ground as you can. Try and keep your head relaxed. And if you want, you can gently play around with straightening one leg as you bend the other. That's nice and careful. Don't force anything. Nicely done. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, release the legs. Slowly float the feet down. From here, extend the legs all the way, full Shavasana. Take up as much space with the body as you like. Relax down to the fullest. Close the eyes. Start focusing in on the breath. As always, yoga is more than just about the movement. It's also about the connection you make with yourself and the presence you bring onto the mat. You dedicate this time to just be with yourself and experience how the body feels, and how the mind is. I like to stay into Shavasana for about 5 to 10 minutes. This helps regulate and reset the nervous system. Just really focus on slow breath, relaxing the body. Let the hands relax. See if you can really focus on extending the length of the inhale and the exhale.
Any tension you might be holding on to, just let it release. This video will end shortly. Feel free to stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. Take your time, try not to rush. Just allow that nervous system to down-regulate. I'm really grateful you chose to practice with me today. I hope you enjoyed and got some value from the class. Let us know how you liked the video. Leave a comment down below. All the best. Namaste.